everyone knows where Wegmans is. It's that huge supermarket that I go to every Sunday because it was just across the street from a very special place, my family's restaurant, Thai Cuisine. Over 20 years ago, my father, Ploy Chutintaranond, opened up this family-run business with his brothers. A few years ago, his brothers left to open up their own restaurants, Madeline's, Zaza's, Mia, and Lemongrass in Syracuse. This left my dad with the foundation of all Chutintaranond restaurants. I have many memories in and around this special place. I had great friendships with all of the waiters ever since I was a little kid. They would find ways to make up games to play with me around the restaurant when they had nothing to do. It was kind of nice because it was boring being by myself or with my brother, who would tease me all the time. Sometimes my brother and I would color in some paper geckos, the symbol of our restaurant, also painted on the bar. As I got older, I started to work in the restaurant, whether it be hosting, bussing tables, waiting on tables, or even cooking in the kitchen. I was considered the pad thai queen. Still being young, it was hard to have to work all the time rather than go out like most people did over the weekends. I never really enjoyed working all the time at such a young age. After dance classes, school, or hanging out, I would stop by the restaurant, help out, maybe make myself some food. It was almost like a love-hate relationship between me and Thai Cuisine. I never really wanted to work there if it were involuntarily, but there are moments when I enjoy having a second place to go. In later years, I finally realized that I should have appreciated all of the opportunities that the restaurant had to offer. On February 28th, 2013, we closed our restaurant. It was all so sudden. One evening we were serving customers, then the same exact night after closing time, we were up until 3 in the morning moving things from the restaurant to my house and saying goodbye to all of the employees that have been like family to us. Sometimes I see the employees every so often, maybe around school or any other place like Barnes & Noble, and it would make me sad sometimes because I think about how we had such a great relationship. Every so often I would go to the Thai Cuisine, turn on some music in my car and think. There are times when I would go out and walk around memory lane, finally ending at the door where there was now a huge lock, letting nothing in. I think about how much simpler life was with the restaurant. If I was hungry, I would ask my mom to bring back food. I had easy access to any ingredients that I needed. Sometimes visiting would calm me down. Sometimes it would make me sad. However, I always leave with the same conclusion. Everything comes to an end. You just have to learn to let go and keep living life. I have made so many other memories from that dark time to now, so many moments that are also worth remembering. However, I will never forget all of the memories, the food, the experience that I got and still use today, and the people that were involved with this sacred place. It will always be with me. Thai Cuisine closed about a year ago, and it took me a year to let go, but I know that it's okay. I had always imagined myself taking over the family business until I hit high school. Being in such a stressful environment for so long made me realize that I don't want to go into this field of work. This drives me to do better in school in order to get a better education and hopefully find a job that is better than running a restaurant. A lot more goes into running a business than most people would think. I will definitely use these skills and apply it to a different short-term job, but as a career, running a restaurant is not what I am striving for. A family business also means working with the family, coming together to get the job done, communicating. I realize that we've lost some of that communication around my own house. Now that the restaurant is closed, there is time to make that connection come back again. Thinking about how close we all were when the restaurant was open makes me try hard to finally come closer as a family.